Good morning, YouTube. Sean Ponder coming to you from a soggy Missouri on my way to work. Welcome to another edition of Home to Work Vibes. Hopefully everyone had a good night of rest last night. I sure did. And I hope that everyone has a productive day today. As always, like, share, subscribe, and comment to me here on YouTube, Sean Ponder. Also follow me on Instagram and Twitter at TonyGumble21. Well, YouTube family, the NFL season officially kicked off last night. And ended up being a low-scoring game. The defending champion Eagles had a rain delay. That rain delay lasted a good while, but they were able to come out with the victory, 18-12 over the Falcons. Now, even though it was a good game, the one thing that really drove me crazy was all the penalties. And I was saying to myself, well, why are there so many penalties in this game? Because of the new rules. Roughing the kicker, roughing the passer, holding, all of this nonsense. It's like half of these players weren't even holding. You know, they have a tackle box. They have intentional grounding. I went on Twitter last night and said all these penalties, let these men play. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I really don't. Someone please help me understand it. You vote on a whole bunch of different rules. You know, they have this new helmet rule, which I don't get. I don't understand it. To be honest with you, it's not going to solve CTE. Everybody's going to have, it's not going to solve anything. Unfortunately, it's not. If anybody thinks that it is, please tell me. What is it going to solve? The amount of injuries that happen? Who knows? But I listen to people on the radio and they don't like it. They don't like it. They do not like it at all. And the reason that they don't like it is because they say the same thing that I say. What is it going to solve? What's it going to solve? But back to the game last night. That game was very Like I said, that game was low scoring. Now, one thing that the Eagles did, that they did 7.5 months ago, is they drew up a play that they executed in the Super Bowl, and it's foolproof now. It is foolproof now. They are now 2-2 when it comes to that play. That's a trick play. They are 2 for 2. I don't think a lot of people were expecting it to happen. I know I wasn't. I saw it. I'm like, oh, there they go again. Now, do I have them going back to a Super Bowl? Maybe not. Maybe going to the playoffs. Maybe going to the divisional. Probably losing it. Because teams nowadays, they're getting beefed up. Offensively and defensively. To the point where, guess what? You think it was hard to beat them then? Oh, it's going to be extremely hard to beat them now. It is. It really, really is. And the reason being is because they are signing. They have people who can burn you offensively and defensively if you're not careful. They can. They can do it. Now, most teams you don't need to sleep on, because these teams are that good. And they're that good to burn you if you're not careful. You look up, you think you have your man, and you're on an island, and you miss, they're going in for 6. They are going in for 6. It does not matter. They are going in for 6. And if you're not careful offensively and you throw an interception, they're going the other way. Oh, believe me, they are going the other way. So what do? You get game film. You see how they do it. You run the play over and over and over and over and over until you basically have it in your sleep that you can spit it out, that you can name it. Now, the only thing that's difficult with it is the verbiage. Quarterbacks use a certain verbiage like, I don't know. X35 said 42 something, or as Peyton Manning said before he retired, Omaha, Omaha, Omaha. And when he said that was a certain call to the wide receivers and to the running back, also to the tight end. That's okay. We're going to go with a play that we think is going to dominate our defense, dominate the defense. Some of it worked and some of it didn't. You know, no quarterback is going to be perfect at his game. No quarterback. It doesn't matter. No quarterback is going to be perfect at his game. Joe Montana was not perfect. Len Dawson was not perfect. Peyton Manning was not perfect. Tom Brady isn't perfect. Patrick Mahomes isn't perfect. Drew Brees, Russell Wilson, Jimmy Garoppolo. None of these individuals that I'm mentioning are perfect at their game. They've thrown an interception or several. Now Nick Foles, he's the starting quarterback until Carson Wentz comes. Now, mind you, that is still Carson Wentz's team. That's still Carson Wentz's team. But with Nick, now I'm not going to take anything away from Carson Wentz. He is a good quarterback. He needs to hurry up and heal so we can see him lead his team to another Super Bowl. Will they do it? I don't know. We don't know who's going to make it to the Super Bowl. It's only week 1. 28 teams haven't played yet. 28 teams haven't even gotten to throw a snap yet. 28 teams have not been able to throw a snap yet. Sunday night, Monday night, ooh-wee. It's going to be some good showdowns between teams. The one that I'm really looking forward to is the Bears versus the Packers. That's going to be Khalil Mack's first game as a Bear. And even though I'm a Chiefs fan, I also like the Bears. I hope they crush the Packers. I hope they make Aaron Rodgers eat his contract up. But it's going to be fun seeing different people who were on different teams last year flourish on their new teams this year. Now, I'm not going to put anybody down. That's not what I am. That's not who I am. But most of these teams have potential. What I mean by that is that most of these teams know exactly what it takes to go to the Super Bowl. And who knows, it might be a team that you never would have expected, like Minnesota being the NFC and Pittsburgh being the AFC. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows who it's going to be? Who knows who it's going to be? But I would not sleep on Minnesota because Minnesota has a strong offense. Kirk Cousins, that guy is incredible. That guy is something amazing. You have Stephon Diggs. You have Adam T. and I don't know what his name is, but got a strong running back. Got a strong defense too. I mean, you have a defense that will make you pay each and every time. Each and every time, the defense will make you pay. And I'm telling you, the defense, not every defense is good though. You got some defenses that suck. I'm not going to call them out because it's not in my best interest to call them out. But you got some defenses that truly, truly, truly suck. But the 2018 season is going to be great. The only thing that needs to be curbed is the amount of flags. That's the only thing that I would change. Other than that, hey, 2018 season is going to be wonderful. It's going to be a wonderful season. The only thing that the 30 teams, 30 or 32, I'm not sure. The only thing that the 30 teams have to worry about is the amount of flags. And referees now are flag happy. I will say it again. I saw referees in last night's game be flag happy. Meaning that they didn't mind throwing the flag. Even if it was unnecessary. They didn't mind throwing it. Every team has to not make any penalties. Because if you make no penalties, I don't think there has been one game in the history of the NFL where there were no penalties. I don't think there has been one game in the history of the NFL that has not had one penalty. If you are able to go one straight game without a single penalty, that right there, you would set the record. I mean, that would be the one and only record that you would set. The game with no penalties was, and you know what? Every sports analyst in the country, not in the city, not in the state, in the country, would say game with no flags. That would be a record. I don't think there has ever been a game where there has not been a penalty. But these teams need to work on that this year because, that's what slows the game down. That's what that's what slows the game down. Are you wanting to slow the game down, or are you wanting to make it go faster? I would hope make it go faster. Like I said, I would want the game to go faster. I don't want to keep seeing a yellow flag every 5-10 plays. I don't want to see that. I want to see a good game where no penalty, where no flags are thrown. And I know that's far-fetched. I know it is. I know it's far-fetched. But teams need to work on that for 2018. I mean, for the sake of time and for the sake of all human life, all the teams should be working on getting to make sure that they cause no flags during the season. That's all I ask. That is all that I ask. Hopefully Sunday I'll see no penalties. I'll see no flags thrown. But it's easier said than done. All right, YouTube, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, like it. If you think that it sucked, hit it with a thumbs down. Once again, follow me on Instagram and Twitter at TonyGumble21. Also like, share, subscribe, and comment to this video, Shelton Ponder. And as always, live your life the way you want to live it, not the way someone else wants you to. YouTube, I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Take care.